see you on the weekend?
You bet. And, pretty soon you'll be back home with everybody who loves you.
I want my life back, and that means you're gonna stay right here.
Love you, Mom.
Love you too.
I wouldn't untie you if the room was on fire.
They turned him against me.
My sweet, I've got great news. Things are working out. What's the matter?
I need to see my son. I need to get out of here.
And we will. We've got the keys, remember? All we're doing is biding our time until it's safe to make a break for it.
I understand that, but these people, they're turning him against me. I feel him slipping away.
I'm sure he still cares about you.
You didn't see him before he left here. He was full of rage.
Anger fades, darling.
And unfortunately, so does love.
Rosanna, it's time to wake up.
Well,
Here, try some of this. It'll give you that just brushed feeling. You'll like it, I promise. Killer taste. Rosanna, don't...
hey. Hey, you okay?
So I called in a favor.
Oh, yeah?
Tommy DeVito's gonna come down. Check out Raffy fight.
Tommy, the sports writer from the Chicago Dispatch?
Yep. If he likes Raffy, he's gonna put him in his column.
Good, good. After he wins, I count on networks for a little play. I got this producer front out in La La Land. Says he wants to film some documentary, you know. Poor kid makes good, that kind of thing. But that's if he wins.
You're paranoid. He's gonna win. You're gonna buy my share of Metro. Me and my girl are getting out of this town. Everyone's happy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Even Snyder?
Snyder knows the score.
Then why is he training like his life depended on it?
You wanted somebody to give Raffy a good fight, right?
Just make sure the kid knows the deal, okay? He doesn't go get ahead of himself.
He's not gonna turn into a champ in a week. You gotta relax. Your boy's got it made in the shade. Believe me.
Look at his fists. He's a lot bigger than Aaron, too.
Aaron? Did I hear my name? What's with you two? You look like you've seen a dead man. Oh, you think he's gonna kick my butt, don't you?
It's not that we don't believe in you. It's just we know how hard you've been training.
Yes.
You've been working really hard.
And I've been getting a lot better, because Rafi's been giving me a lot of tips.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Sana, what's the deal? You love or fight her? Oh, yeah? Well, let's step in the ring. We'll find out, huh? Yeah, let's get back in the ring. Okay.
Aaron, just be careful.
I'll be fine. Just wait, okay? Watch. You'll see. I'm sorry that you saw Carly being mean to your mom. But like I said, that's not gonna happen again.
I don't get how come she's so angry.
Well, imagine what it would be like if your mom woke up one morning and didn't recognize us.
That's crazy. My mom will never forget me.
No, she wouldn't. But let's pretend that crazy thing happened. It'd be pretty frustrating to the people she loved if she walked in the room and she didn't smile at us or forgot your favorite dessert, right?
That Carly one, she's gonna try to make you remember her, isn't she?
Hey. I'm your dad now. And that's never gonna change.
Promise?
Promise.
You're a fascinating woman, Carly. Tenney, Munson, Dixon, Snyder. Did I leave anyone out?
Am I supposed to be quaking in my boots just because you dug up some old papers?
No, the many men in your life are just the tip of the iceberg. Actually, this town seems to be crawling with people who are dying to share their Carly stories. Between your enemies and the newspaper archives, I have enough material to make a miniseries.
Do you have a point?
My point is very simple. You're not who you pretend to be.
Pretend to be. I'm Jack's wife. The wife you are trying to keep him from remembering.
After everything I found out about you, if I were Jack, I wouldn't want to remember you either.
What were you dreaming about that frightened you?
No, nothing. I don't want to spoil this. I've waited a long time for us to be together again.
Hey, you woke up, you said my name, you said don't. Were you dreaming about me?
Yeah, you and Will. He snuck in here. He had a bottle.
When he tried to poison me?
He would never do that. I believe in Will. I really do, Rosanna. And he's fine with you and I being together. I mean, it's not like it was when I was with Rose.
So, what do you think the dream is about?
I don't know. I know that Will being out is the best thing, and it's just that what if I'm wrong? You know what? I don't want to spoil this. I'm not going to second guess myself anymore.
You know what I think? I think that we should invite Will to dinner. I think we should all spend a little bit more time with him.
Really?
Yeah, well, let's invite him to dinner at the Lakeview.
You mean that?
Yeah. I like Will. You know, we've kind of bonded in a way. We're both starting over.
I love you.
I love you too.
I've tried the keys. They work like a charm. Every door between us and the ambulance bay is ours for the opening.
What about Alfonso?
He will be retiring as soon as I get the medication to put him under.
You know, darling, I don't mean to sound pessimistic, but they keep all their drugs here under lock and key like it's Fort Knox. If they miss a vial...
That has already been taken care of.
You are a very naughty boy, aren't you? How do you manage?
Allow me to keep some mystery.
We are an unbeatable team.
Indeed. Now, there's just one loose end that we need to tie up.
Dr. Sanborn.
To what do we owe the honor?
It's been brought to my attention that the two of you seem inappropriately attached.
What's inappropriate about having a friend? Dr. Decker and I are good friends, that's all.
This ain't no Lonely Hearts Club, lady.
Mr. Griggs, please. In my opinion, this attachment is not particularly healthy for either of you. That's why you are to be separated permanently.
I wonder what's keeping your mom.
I heard her ask Mrs. Grimaldi for an address.
Whose?
One of Carly's friends.
I'm gonna call her and see how long she's gonna be.
I know your game,
Listen
Juliet.
to me. This is not a game, Carly. Unlike you, I don't get married for sport. This is my life. And I'll tell you what, I will defend it with everything I've got.
By digging around in my past? There's nothing that you can find out about me that Jack didn't already know when he married me.
Which time? Because I get confused. Was it before or after you slept with your friend Mike there to get revenge on your sister? Was it before, Carly, or was it after you had a baby for money? Was it before or after you slept with Mike again and you didn't know who your baby's daddy was?
That is ancient history.
But see, it's front page news to Jack. I cannot wait to see you try to explain that.
So this is how you plan on winning, by slandering me?
A little known fact, it's not slander if it's true.
I thought I heard a voice out here. What's going on?
Did you tell this woman that I seduced you?
Of course not. You tell her I said that?
No, I didn't.
She showed up a list of stuff that she dug up. I told her it was all old news. I also made it pretty damn clear that you and Jack were so in love before he disappeared that nothing could tear you apart. What happened? You caught amnesia from Jack.
Hello?
JJ told me you went to talk to one of Carly's friends.
Yes, I did. There were some things I needed to find out.
I can't believe this is happening.
Is that who I think it is?
Yes, she's here.
I'm gonna get a sitter for JJ, and I'll be right there.
No, Jack, please. I can handle this.
I don't want you to. Not alone. Where are you? We're gonna settle this thing once and for all.
It's 7 Millstone Road. You know the signs we saw for Franklin Lake? It's down that road.
That was Jack. You told him I was here?
He's on his way.
Throwing mud on me is not going to make you look superior.
I'm not trying to throw mud on you. I'm trying to get to the truth, and the truth can speak for itself.
So I'm trusting you're gonna keep a tight rein on the Snyder kid.
I got it handled.
Good. I'll see you down at the gym, huh?
Okay.
All right.
What a cheapskate. You want to tell me what the hell you're up to?
Well, it's nice to see you,
You're
too.
managing my son's boxing career?
Oh, you've been watching the news, huh?
My son is not ready to hop into a ring with a fighter like Rafael Ortega.
Well, then your son went in with his eyes open.
But he thinks that he's got a real shot.
Are you asking me if the fight's fixed?
Is it?
No, he's got a shot.
Just like I got a shot at winning the $20 million lottery? Only if I lose, I get to keep my face.
No. It's not gonna get that far.
I want your word on that.
Holden, I can't make promises. You know the fight game's unpredictable. Come on.
You better not get hurt. You got that?
Come on, keep him up. You roll back like that, I'm gonna knock you flat. Stay on the balls of your feet. Come on. Is that all you got? Come on, who taught you how to fight? Your grandma? Maybe I should get your friends in here. Take a shot at me.
I say, give me the gloves.
Come on. Come on, little guy. Stop wasting my time. Come on.
So much for Aaron holding his own.
I told you before, Rafi has a lot more experience. He's been training forever.
Well, he needs a chance to catch up.
How's that gonna happen? The fight is days away.
Well, then we need to give him an edge. Maybe you can help.
By doing what?
By getting Rafi out of here. He doesn't need the training, Lucy. Aaron does.
Where am I gonna take him?
I don't care. Just get him away. And it's not like it's gonna be work for you because he obviously likes you a lot. He would go anywhere with you.
Make it sound like that. We're friends. We grew up together.
I'm not asking you to get a room with him. Just take him to like Al's and get him a big sundae with greasy fries. Just get him to stop training so that Aaron has a fighting chance.
Allie, the guy knows what he's doing. He's not just gonna forget about training and stuff his face because I bat my eyes
Well,
at
we
him.
should just try, please, for Aaron. Please.
Fine. All right. Rafi, looking good.
Thanks.
I was thinking, you know how we were talking about getting dinner? How about a picnic? It's unusually warm outside. We should take advantage.
Now?
Yeah. Why not? I mean, it would just be you and me, but we could catch up on all times.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, when your fight's only a couple days away, every second of training counts.
Right, but you shouldn't train too hard. I mean, you don't want to overwork your muscles and then they can't recover. I mean, that's what my dance teacher says.
Oh, how could I agree with your dance teacher? All right, well, I got a shower. Are you gonna wait?
I will be here.
All right.
Great! And it's for a good cause. You're giving Aaron a fighting chance.
You can't separate us. Dr. Decker and I need each other.
To do what? To try and bribe Alfonso to make you guys another set of keys?
I explained all that. I did before. We were just joking, that's all.
You're right. I'm telling you, just because I didn't find the keys doesn't mean they don't have them stashed somewhere.
Well, there is nothing to find, Doctor. Doctor, if I might say a few words on my own behalf. My friendship with Miss Ryan is the only thing in my life that makes me feel human.
Then it will be beneficial for you to make other friends. Mr. Griggs, please escort Dr. Decker back to his room.
No, don't take him away from me. I won't survive without him.
And please, I don't want to have to sedate you.
I swear to you, don't move. Don't move or I'll do it.
You're not interested in the truth. You're just stockpiling ammunition. You're the one who opened the door, Carly. You made your romance out to be some epic love story between the brave G-man and the virtuous me.
I never claimed to be virtuous.
Well, you had no problem making me out to be some husband-stealing tramp just because I wouldn't give him over on demand. You are the most lying, cheating, stealing person I've ever heard.
That is enough. Maybe you should go wait for Jack on the end of the driveway.
Really, why? So he doesn't have to see what kind of person she is? Let me tell you something, all right? In the beginning, I didn't want to let go of Jack because I love him so much. Now there's another reason. Clearly, he needs me to protect him.
It is not your job to protect him. That's mine.
Yeah, well, you're the problem. Jack has a history of marrying women who are bad to him. That stops with me. From where I stand, you're not much better than Julia Lindsay.
You don't know a damn thing about me. Stop! Oh, my
Now! Get your hands off my wife!
Coming up on As the World Turns.
I found out some stuff about Carly. And I don't want you to think that I'm trying to drag her down so I can hold on to you.
What'd you find out?
You are Jack's wife, his real wife.
What difference does that make when he's sleeping in her bed? Possession is 9/10 of the law, isn't it?
So maybe it's time to get the law on your side.
I told you to stay away from Julia.
I didn't know she was going to be here. This is my friend Mike's house.
And that gives you the right to beat up on my wife?
Will you please stop calling her that?
Oh, this is not Carly's fault. I saw the whole thing. This woman baited Carly.
This can't keep happening.
No, you're right. I'm sorry. I let her get to me. I won't let it happen again, Jack. I promise.
Let's go.
Jack! What should I tell the children? About when you'll be back?
The thing about the kids, we're obviously gonna have to work something else out.
You promised.
No, you promised to stay away from Julia.
Yeah, but Jack, it's just unfair.
You know what's unfair? There's a little boy in a hotel room in a very strange city waiting for his stepfather and mother to come home. Good night.
Oh, I can just hear it. He will ask her what we fought about. She will not want to tell him, and he'll try to pry it out of her, and then she'll grudgingly tell him all the awful things that she heard about me. This isn't my life. It can't be. This is a nightmare. It's like one of those dreams where you're rooted to the ground and you can't move.
Okay, but you're not, are you?
The woman cuts me off at every pass.
You are Jack's wife, his real wife.
What difference does that make when he's sleeping in her bed? Possession is 9/10 of the law, isn't it?
So maybe it's time to get the law on your side.
And how? Husbands leave their wives all the time. It's not against the law.
Not if it's of their free will, but is it a person's free will if they lose part of their mind in an accident? I mean, it seems to me like you get the legal ground that you need to find the time to really be with him.
You are a genius.
Where are you going?
I'm off to get the best lawyer in town.
Okay, Wilson. Hey, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I'm just feeling a little self-conscious.
Because of what was going on when he interrupted? Why, Rosanna, are you embarrassed by my little brother?
No, in case you haven't noticed, your little brother is not so little anymore. Besides, he's not going to open up very much with me sitting there. So why don't you two take a few moments and, I'll be back in a few minutes, okay?
Okay. Hey, little brother.
Hey, where's Rosanna?
Ah, she's powdering her nose.
What does that really mean?
I have no idea. Women. Can't live with them, can't live without them.
I guess that depends on the woman.
Don't you make a move! I promise you, I will put every drop of this into my carotid artery. And then what are you going to tell my family?
There's enough sedative in there to kill her, Doctor.
Ms. Ryan, Barbara, give me the syringe.
Not until you promise that you won't separate me from Dr. Decker.
Doctor.
If you take him away from me, I have no reason to go on. I mean it! I mean it! I will do it!
Doctor, may I please talk to her, please? Barbara, your life is far too important to throw away over this.
You are my life. Now you give me one good reason why I should go on one more day in this place.
You have to live to clear our names. We can convince the good doctor that we're the victims here, that someone conspired to malign us because of some schoolhouse prank. Give me the syringe. We'll never clear our names. If you give up now, I'm sure that if you talk to the doctor, we can reach a compromise, okay?
Is that true, Doctor?
I may have been hasty. I had no idea the bond between you was so strong.
He's my whole world. He's my everything.
Give me the syringe.
Why can't you take me to the movies tomorrow?
No, you're going to the movie tonight because your mom and I need some private time to talk.
About what? You aren't leaving us, are you?
No, I told you I'm not going anywhere. Would you stop worrying about that? Here, this is for the movie, and...
All your favorite characters are in this movie. You're gonna have a great time. So, what did you mean before when you said, the thing about the kids?
I promised Carly that I'd be there for Sage and Parker. It's only right, I'm their dad. JJ said you had a fight with Carly. How'd that get started?
I don't know. It's hard.
It's not gonna get any easier if you don't talk to me.
Look, I don't want you to think that this is about jealousy, Jack, because the truth is, I'm jealous. Yeah. But...
What?
I found out some stuff about Carly. And I don't want you to think that I'm trying to drag her down so I can hold on to you.
What'd you find out?
Lots of stuff. The good news is that she didn't try to kill you.
What's the bad news?
I think you should sit down. This could take a while.
Give me the syringe, please, before someone gets hurt.
Yes, of course.
Dispose of this immediately, nurse. It's contaminated.
You still want me to take Dr. Romeo here back to his room?
I'll make my decision in the morning.
You're not going to separate us?
I'll give it the most careful consideration in the morning. For right now, I suggest you say your good nights and go to bed, Mr. Griggs.
Brava. My little actress. Brava.
I'm starving, Allie. I have to refuel if I can keep up this pace.
Look, Aaron, this fight is in a few days. Every minute counts, every second. Faster.
You're killing me, Allie.
Will you stop being a crybaby? Come on.
I'm telling you, sports town from the Chicago Dispatch is gonna have a lot to write about when he sees my guy. Here's Ralph. Hey, where's Ortega?
Oh, he's just grabbing a bite with Lucy.
He's what?
Come on.
You see what I'm talking about? This kid's got the biggest fight of his life coming up, and he's supposed to be training. What's he doing instead? I'm telling you, Donovan, your girl's gumming up the works again. This girl, I'm telling you, this time she's crossed the line.
I think it's really great that you're helping Aaron.
Yeah. Heard you two had a little thing a while back. Is that true?
First love.
All right. How come you two aren't together anymore?
Oh, you know, things happen, make mistakes, grow older, grow apart. But we're friends now, and that's a really important thing.
He seems like a really nice guy.
Oh, he is. He's got a good heart. He's very ambitious, really wants to make something of himself. I think that's why this fight's so important to him.
Yeah, me too. I have trained hard. You know how much money those guys at the top make?
A lot.
Yeah, enough to get my mom out of the kitchen and give her some servants of her own.
How does your mother feel about you boxing?
You know, she's afraid I'll get hurt. She's like, you're so sweet, and they hit you so hard. Man. I just want my family to be proud of me, you know?
I'm sure they already are.
Anyways, I gotta get back. Got a couple more hours.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I can't believe this.
So, in essence, you were husband number 5 and husband number 6.
And she slept with that Mike guy the night before our wedding?
Yes.
And I didn't know whether or not Sage was mine.
No.
Is she?
There was a test, Jack, I think. I'm only giving you this information as I got it. I'm not trying to color
Yeah, but
it
where
and
did
make
you
her
get
look
the
bad.
information? Where did you hear all this?
Here and here and there. And yes, some of it's hearsay, but if even only half of what I heard is true, it makes sense why you wouldn't remember her.
There are lots of things I don't remember.
Surely you would remember the greatest love of your life.
Who's to say? You think I'd remember my own kids, but I don't.
All I'm saying, Jack, is that after everything I found out about Carly, it's very clear that she hurt you, and badly. You're such a wonderful man, Jack. Nobody should ever lie to you like that. Do you understand? It breaks my heart to think that somebody would treat you that way, especially someone who claims to love you as much as she says she does.
Hi. Thanks for coming over, Jessica. I know it's late.
Never too late for a miracle. I'm just so happy that Jack is alive and back.
Yes, right. Well, my miracle is very rapidly becoming a nightmare.
I heard something about him not having all his memory.
You try none. And the worst part is that when he was stumbling around Missouri in a fog, he married someone else.
Then that's true. How can I help?
Well, this woman that he's with, this Julia.
Julia?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's not the same.
Oh, thank God.
Anyway, he is convinced that he loves her. She has his complete confidence, and she wasted no time digging up a boatload of bad information about me and has given him a completely one-sided version of everything I've ever done.
I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't realize it was that bad.
There has to be some way to fight this. Fight her. Legally.
Well, Jack's marriage to this woman is obviously invalid. You're his wife.
She may not be his legal wife, but she's certainly acting like she is, and he's acting like she is. And until they're not together all the time and inseparable, I will never have an opportunity to spend enough time with him for him to remember me, to remember his children. And Mike suggested that there might be a legal way.
Well, he is incapacitated, and if he doesn't remember anything, then his ability to make decisions is severely compromised.
And isn't it my job, as his wife, to take care of him?
Of course. And you're thinking of taking this to court?
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Okay, look, what I'm trying to say... Don't worry. I'm not scared you're gonna ditch me because you hooked up with Rosanna. I'm not reaching for the mouthwash.
I didn't mean to say that you were.
Look, Paul, you can't spend all day, every day in therapy and not get anything out of it. You know, I get what I did and how come I did it.
Hey, Will. It's nice to see you. I hope I'm not interrupting.
No.
Oh, I am.
No,
I'm sorry.
not at all. Actually, I was just saying something to Paul that I want you to hear, too.
Okay.
Look, I want to be really straight with you guys. I'm happy you're together. At first, when I walked in on you earlier, it was kind of like, uh-oh, too much information. But, you know, I thought about it, and I was like, wow, Rosanna and Paul are back together, and that's awesome. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is there's nobody whispering in my ear anymore.
You mean Barbara?
Nobody's telling me what to think and how to feel, so little by little, I'm starting to feel better about myself.
That's great.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it, Will.
What do you think has helped ease your transition the most?
Knowing that Mom's locked up and that I never have to see her again. To freedom.
To freedom.
Oh, here, here.
Cheers.
So you made the switch?
The nurse threw away the syringe with the sugar water, and we've got the real thing. And it's strong enough to put a bull to sleep. You're amazing.
I just saw an opportunity and I took it. I don't know what came over me.
No, I love your resourcefulness, your imagination. But even more, I love how much we're in sync. It was like I could almost read your mind.
And we have enough to say sayonara to this place?
Thanks to you, my pet.
So when do we break out?
The witching hour approaches. Literally.
Halloween.
What could be more perfect? A trick for them, and a treat for us.
I'm coming, Will. Mommy's coming home.
On cheeseburger.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. I'm starving.
For greasy red meat and fatty cheese? No way, you're in training, Aaron.
That's why I need to eat, Allie.
I saw Rocky. I know what boxers eat.
What, raw eggs? I don't think so.
Well, I think so. And then we're gonna come back here and you're gonna jump rope some more.
Am?
If you wanna win, you do, don't you?
More than you know.
Okay, then great. So we'll swing by the grocery store, get some eggs and some wheat German stuff. Let's go. Come on. Dusty?
Where are you?
I'm with Rafi. We were just having some dinner. We were about to head back, but we just realized we have a flat tire.
A flat? Where are you? I'll come get you.
It's okay. Rafi's fixing it. We'll be back soon.
Don't take forever. You know, the guy's supposed to be training, remember?
Why do you sound like that?
Dominic's upset. He wants his kid back in the gym.
Okay. We'll be there as soon as we can. That was Dusty. Dom's angry. He's upset. What happened?
The wrench slipped cut my hand.
Well, let me see it.
No, it's fine.
No, let me see it. Oh my God. Here. This on it. You're gonna need stitches. We're gonna have to get you to the hospital.
Any idea how?
You okay? You remember back in St. Genevieve when I remembered that face, the woman handing me the compass?
How could I forget? It was Carly, wasn't it?
I didn't know why at the time, but there was this feeling, a strong feeling attached to her.
Love.
Well, I couldn't put a name on it. And now I'm wondering if it wasn't fear, maybe.
I'm sorry. This is hard. I'm sorry that you have to go through this.
Yeah, well, I am just so glad that you are here with me because nothing in my life feels real right now. Nothing except you.
Then you hold on to that feeling. You hold on to me, Jack. Don't ever let me go.
So if I'm married to him and she has him, then what are my options?
You could petition the court to be named Jack's legal guardian.
What does that mean?
It means, in light of the fact that Jack doesn't remember anything about his previous life, his finances, his properties, etc., that you would be appointed the person solely responsible for his care.
Well, then he has to come home.
That's the idea.
Great.
But Carly, you're going to need to frame it in such a way that you're acting on behalf of Sage's interests. You don't want to appear to be the jilted wife who's using the court to get her man back.
Right. Well, say that I am granted guardianship. Julia can't just whisk him off to another state or anything like that, can she?
No. But that doesn't mean that Jack's feelings for her are just going to vanish either.
She won't have any power over him.
No, not legally.
And that's what I want to do.
Carly, we both know that Jack is a strong and self-confident man, memory or no. And if you drag him into court to argue that he's incompetent, you could risk alienating him forever. Are you ready for that?
I don't have a choice.
Okay. Once we start the process, there's no turning back.
This is what I have to do. So please, file the papers as quickly as you can. I'm not going to lose Jack without a fight. I won't.
Next week on As the World Turns.
Giving up on us is a mistake I never made, and I do not intend to start now. But game's over, honey. He's mine. You don't think I know?
No. And I don't know you.
I just want you and me to get out of here, out of this town.
Tell me what's wrong.